sure this Sunday is the big game, but this morning we are celebrating National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Joining us this morning, San Diego Mojo middle blocker Ronica Stone and the team's head physician from Scripps Clinic, Dr. Laika Noor. Good morning to both of you, and thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
Okay, Dr. Noor, female athletes, from what I am hearing, are more likely to experience overuse injury. Why is that?
We tend to see different kind of body mechanics in girls and boys, and we tend to see overuse injuries in our female athletes at a little bit higher rates than contact athletes and contact sports in our boys. It's really kind of a measure of the sports that we play, and cross training is really important. We tend to get kind of really excited about the activities that we like to do them over and over and over again, and then we see overuse injuries.
Are there parts of the body for the girls and the ladies that just tend to get injured more?
We tend to see more overuse injuries in knees and shins and ankles, especially in sports like volleyball. We tend to see a little bit more patella tendonitis, which is jumper's knee.
Okay.
That's an overuse injury of the tendon that attaches the kneecap to the shin bone. And then in volleyball, we tend to see a little bit more ankle injury, so ankle sprain. Running athletes, we tend to see more shin injuries.
I'm probably the least athletic person in all this, but I mean, I do things, and I'm learning. Strength training is super important, especially as we get up in age. What do you do to stay healthy and stay competitive?
I think it's just making sure you have a good warm-up before you start.
What's a warm-up?
Warming is stretching your muscles, stretching everything before. I like to apply heat to my shoulder or heat to anything else around that's feeling maybe a little more tight beforehand.
Helps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loosening up your muscles, having a good relationship with your PT, making sure that you're doing your prehab so you don't have to rehab, all of the movement stuff, getting your body right. I think that's the most important thing, and so when you're ready to train, you're not cold. I think a lot of injuries happen when your body feels tightness and it's not ready to move in whichever direction. In volleyball, we're moving so fast and making a lot of quick movements, and so you got to make sure that your body's ready and prepared, and so the prehab, so you don't have to rehab.
I like that, prehab, so you don't have to have the rehab. Have you been injured? Have you had any injuries? Are we knocking on something? Let's knock on something. So
nothing major.
No, nothing major. Okay. So if there are parents who are watching right now, doctor, and they have their girls in sports, I have out of my 4 kids, one's a girl. I was thinking about actually getting her involved in volleyball. Are there things that I should be thinking about at a younger age, getting her involved in these types of sports?
Absolutely. There's so many benefits of regular exercise throughout life, and so we shouldn't be scared to participate in sport, especially for growing athletes. The American Medical Society for Sports Medicine and the American Academy of Pediatrics both have position statements recommending limiting hours of sport to years of age. So if you have a 14-year-old who's playing volleyball, you want to limit hours of volleyball per week to about 14 hours per week. And with that guideline, we see much lower rates of overuse injuries. The other thing we want to think about is sport specialization. So just like we don't want to do the same thing over and over and over again, in growing athletes, we want to have some variety. So maybe you're volleyball in the fall or you play basketball in the winter, and we see that really lowering the rates of injury.
Do you have any advice for young athletes who may be watching?
I would say try to get a schedule, a routine as fast as you can. That way, when you're working later on in life, you don't have to start over. It's just something that's been natural to you for your entirety. I used to stretch when I was younger, then I stopped for a little bit, and now it's trying to gain that mobility back. So I would say that, and having an open communication with your coach and trainers. They want to help you. You know your body more than they would. You know what you're feeling, so speak up if you are feeling any type of pain, and they can help you to prevent that or help you regulate it. And then also taking care of your body afterwards. It's not just what you're doing before, but afterwards making sure you have a good cool down, making sure you're icing, making sure that you're elevating your legs, doing whatever type of therapy that you need, because the before and the after are just as important.
Yeah, what a process. What a process that is. You have a big game coming up, big home game, right?
Yeah.
Where is it? What's going on?
So before our first home opener, February 23rd, we play the 19th in Vegas. I know there's a Super Bowl. This might be a little bigger. But we're playing our first home game February 23rd in Viejas Arena at San Diego State.
Nice.
You can find all the information on SanDiegoMojoVB.com. Instagram, Twitter, but also the website. They have a lot of information on how to get tickets. Season tickets, most importantly, but they have individual tickets on as well.
FoxEyeSanDiego.com, click the Scene On tab, it'll get you all hooked up. I see my daughter like doing splits and stretching on them, and I'm like,
So
you know
cool.
what? When I was your age, I could do that too. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have been stretching. It's never too late though, right?
It's never too
never
late.
too late. Thank you
Never
for
too
being
late.
here. Amazing. Can I see your ball?
Yeah, of course. I don't want to.
You're gonna roll it to me?
I was scared.
Why? You think just because I'm not athletic, I don't know how to toss a ball? There you go. You toss it now. See, I can catch it.
There we go. There you go.
Thank you for being here.